talked a little bit about the krung and the krung barbecue sauce. We made those here. If you haven't made it yet, check out this video and make the krung barbecue sauce. Super simple, just blend all the aromatics and then add the oyster sauce, fish sauce, honey, and then any hot sauce that you'd like to add. Dunzo, Lorenzo. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make our beef jerky. So we're gonna take some top round, which I found works really well with this. I'm gonna slice it to a little thin sheets. So the best way I find is to cut it against the grain. So you're gonna wanna cut it so that there's short lines. If the lines are long, that is gonna mean it's gonna be with the grain, which means when you bite into it, it's gonna be a little more chewy, a little more hard. So the way we want to diffuse that is to basically cut against the grain, which will break the fibers up and make it a lot more tender to the bite. My tips to you are throw it into the freezer for 15 minutes before cutting, and use a sharp knife. So we're gonna slice it thin, marinate it for overnight, and then dehydrate in the oven. Dehydrate, short for dehydrate. So let's go make some delicious beef jerky. Beef jerky. Let's make some beef jerky. So we have our top round beef, and we're going to slice it against the grain, which means you see these little fibers here, those nice little squares. If they were long lines, that would be a problem because that would make the beef really nice and tough. So opposite of nice, not nice. Put it into a container and marinate it in our krung barbecue sauce. If you haven't made this yet, check the link in the top right corner and make our krung barbecue sauce. And marinate dish overnight. Once it's been marinated for a nice 24 hours, put it into a tray with a rack. I like to line the bottom just to catch any of the juices or anything that drips, and then just lay it out nice and evenly, nice and straight, nice and spread out, and then put it into your dehydrator. If you don't have a dehydrator like me, you can put it into your oven. We're going to do it at the lowest oven setting. My lowest oven setting is 165, and then we're going to throw it in for about 4 hours. Take it out every 2 hours to check on it, do a little flippity flop, and there you go. You got some delicious, and there you go. You got some delicious Cambodian style beef jerky. But guess what? We're not done yet. My favorite part of beef jerky is this little fat part. But to make that taste extra delicious, you're going to heat up a little pan and you're going to shear some of the beef jerky in a little bit of oil. This makes that fat part very delicious. You can trim it if you like, but this is how we grew up eating it. Super delicious, super flavorful, kind of like marinated beef fat bubblegum. Sounds terrible, but it's actually really good. If you don't want to pan fry it, you can deep fry it in oil at about 325, 350 degrees oil, but it only takes 15 seconds. This is a 15-second countdown, extremely fast-forwarded 4 times. And there you go. Take it out, and it'll continue to cook and change color, and it'll caramelize the sugars inside of the marinade, and it creates this delicious beef jerky that we have here that we used to eat on road trips growing up with a little bag of sticky rice. So make this beef jerky. We used to call it bat wings, but I don't know how that would fly right now. But this is what we make. Beef jerky, Cambodian style. Try it out and let me know what you guys think. Remember, stay happy, stay hungry, feed your soul, and feed your mind. Till next time.